for instance, on the part of APC, how much are you investing in educating your members of your party and by extension members of the public on making sure that whatever comes out of this 2015 general elections, violence should not follow?
That statement by the president is a very welcome statement. However, I must remark that in 2011, when there was an outbreak of violence after the election, the president set up a committee to investigate. What has happened to the report of that committee? Now, one of the problems that we have is that we have a government that is not that shies away from implementing decisions that it engineers by itself. Now, if you don't punish people who have committed offense, I mean, look, people loot our treasury, allegations are made, and I mean, if people commit, if people commit violence, they must be punished for it.
What is APC going to do?
Educate people about violence.
I need to make that point because it's important that we know that if you punish people, it serves as a deterrent to others.
That's not necessarily
Number two,
are you educating
number two, in Ondo State, for instance, we are this very week we are training 10 people from each unit on voter education and agent education. And one of the major plank of that training is to train them is to educate them on how to behave during elections. And we are cooperating with the INEC to achieve this.
Okay. And for the PDP?
I think no party will just fold its hands and allow its members not to prepare for an election. Educating your members at the ward level, at the local government level, will help you to educate the people in the marketplaces, in the various field of endeavors in the state, and it will ensure that there will be each free election. And this is why our party has taken it upon itself to ensure that every local government collect pamphlets from national, the state, and then they disseminate the information to all and sundry. You can find all these documents everywhere within PDP.
Okay, in closing now, you will find that sometimes people like you, both gentlemen, are those that come out to campaign. The campaigns will start in earnest. Some of the utterances of people like you can also determine what happens during and after elections. What would you be telling your colleagues, especially people in your kind of positions, to make sure that what we say, will not precipitate
I think
violence?
Mr. President has set the pace. Mr. President has seen it all. Even where he's supposed to be direct, he has decided to be diplomatic in his choice.
That's what Mr. President, the people working.
So the rest of us will follow that line of action in educating our people and in our pronouncement when we are campaigning. We have good candidates, so they will be easy to market.
Mr. Shele,
Okay.
in 30 seconds,
Yes.
if you could just look at the camera and talk to your colleagues. That's a camera there. Just look at this camera and give a word of advice to other politicians out there on a word on what to say or how to behave.
Well, I want the leadership of APC especially to be cautious and be guided in their utterances. PDP will maintain decorum all through the campaign period.
Thank you.
Okay,
So, Italy?
I want to assure Nigerians that APC is a peace-loving political party. We do not foment violence. We do not tolerate it at all. We will keep this election strictly issue-based. And we employ all Nigerians not to allow their children to be used as cannon folders during this election. But we want to assure Nigerians that the moment of hope is here. I would like to use the word of Stokely Carmichael, which a brother of mine reminded me yesterday. It says, when conscienceless power meets with powerless conscience, the former laughs first, the latter laughs last. Nigerians, this is the time for you to laugh when you vote APC in the coming elections.
Thank you so much for coming on this morning.
I have the opportunity to say that Nigerians should vote for PDP because PDP remains the party to beat.
And I would say Nigerians should vote for that person that they think will do them well. Really?
I do agree with you. You have the power in your hands.
Yes.
Use it wisely.
Yes. And so we'd like to say thank you so much for coming on this morning. We've been speaking with Chieftain of the All Progressive Congress, Mr. Ife Oyedele. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
And the Chairman, People's Democratic Party in Lagos State, Captain Tunji Shirley. Thank you also for being here. And we'll just go on a quick break. Sunrise will be back in a moment.